This might be the stupidest thing we've ever done.
The absolute stupidest.
It is 5 o'clock, and less than an hour ago, we booked a flight to New York. And our flight leaves in 2 hours.
And 7 minutes.
And we live 1 hour from the Nashville airport.
Yup. We wanted to go somewhere for the long weekend. We're looking at Miami, and the flights were just, wishy-washy with the hotel prices and all that stuff. So we looked, and New York was the cheapest, shockingly.
I've been to New York once. She's from New York.
Like upstate, like closer to the Adirondacks, like Capital District area.
So we're going to hopefully make this flight and see how much New York we can pack in 24 hours and take you guys along with us.
Stop and book the hotel.
Yeah, I gotta still book the hotel while we're driving. And we are going to see if this will go according to or not according to plan.
Well, I'm here, so it's Murphy's Law in effect. So we'll see how it goes. Well, we made it. We are walking into the airport. We've got over an hour. Obviously, we've only got some carry-on stuff, and it doesn't look like it's too crazy today. And that's rare for Nashville Airport, especially in the last couple of years.
And traffic was surprisingly light. So
Yeah.
what we make it in about
Well,
45 minutes?
yeah, it's supposed to take an hour.
That's why I let her drive, because like a bat out of hell too, so let her drive on the way out here. We parked pretty close to the terminal, so we just got to get through security and then on our way to the gate.
Murphy's Law has been activated. We just got here, barely any line at security. And whose bag gets kicked to the side?
Mine.
This time it was his.
Never does, but of course she's with me, so yeah, my bag gets kicked.
But this time you messed up.
Yeah, I did. I left things in my
From the cruise.
toiletry bag that I took on a cruise. This was a spur of the moment thing, so we
We don't usually fly, we usually drive.
forgot to take it out, but it's replaceable. Who cares?
Just a shampoo.
Well, we made it aboard. Pretty much got to the terminal, to the gate, and our group was already being called. So we turned around and grabbed some empanadas. They look really good too. And really surprised we made it with the delay that I had with my bag, which was my fault. I agree. But we're going to eat our empanadas and make our way to New York.
We made it.
We made it to Manhattan. Pretty good flight. Not little turbulent, little bumpy, but overall not too bad.
Tokyo drifted down the runway.
Landing in Newark was a little sketch, but we're fine. We thought about taking the train from Newark into Manhattan. That's what we did last time, but it was already after 10 o'clock. It's like an hour and a half in, so we just decided to get an Uber. The Uber was only like $5 higher, and still took almost an hour to get here from on an Uber. So,
but there was a Knicks game tonight.
There was a Knicks game, yeah.
So there was a little bit more rowdiness. It had just gotten out. Everyone was kind of flooding over to Midtown, and people running around with their jerseys on, and it's Manhattan too. So on a Saturday night.
But we made it to our room. The hotel
48 Lex.
I cannot remember that. Hotel 48 Lex.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
So this time, while we're here, your number one goal is to go to
the Statue of Liberty. Last time I was here, I did not get to see the Statue of Liberty. So this time,
we're doing it.
That is on the bucket list.
Yes.
Among other things.
Except it's cold. It's only 51 degrees. It was like 80 something when we left the house.
Yeah, we decided we was going to come up here, and I grabbed a quick shower and tossed on a hoodie and some sweats and walked out of the house. I'm like, good God, what did I do?
Hot.
It was like almost 80 degrees.
But I checked the weather, and I told you it was going to be like a high of 60 tomorrow and rainy. So we may get a little cold once we get out into the harbor.
And when we landed, it was what?
51.
51? So, yeah, and drizzly and rainy. So, kind of glad we wore what we did.
I don't know. I might still need something else because I don't really think what I brought is going to be warm enough for tomorrow. So, oh my gosh, I guess we'll have to go shopping.
Well, guess we'll give you a
Bloomingdale's. Here we go.
Quick room tour.
Yeah, we're at Hotel 48 Lex, just near Times Square, pretty close to Grand Central. Kind of centralized to everything, was kind of where we wanted to be for this trip. A couple things on the agenda we haven't done yet, but this is our room. We just got a queen. It's just the two of us this time, no Henley. So first thing I did was ran to the window to look at the view. So we're situated kind of in a little nook. So we're on the 6th floor, right across the street from the Lexington Hotel. They're doing some construction on a couple of the hotels around here. So there is a note on our dresser that says to watch out and keep your blackout blinds closed during the week because there'll be people out here. So window, nightstand, bottles of water right next to the bed, which I really like because the second my feet hit the floor, I need that. Cute little radio. Haven't tried this out yet. It's got a nice little vintage vibe to it. Looks like we got some. Oh. Haha, touch controlled. Nice. All right. Let's see what's in here. Standard wardrobe. Babe, I'm sorry to tell you, there's not an iron.
Oh, well.
But you're going to like this even more. Guess what they do have?
I don't know. They got a steamer.
They have a steamer.
Well, that works just as good as an iron.
We prefer to steam our clothes. Well, he prefers me to steam our clothes. So, standard stuff. There's a laundry bag in there. We never get laundry done. Fancy Hilden mineral water, sparkling and still. Bunch of snacks, including some Tate's cookies. And then on the other side of the bed, on Jason's side, looks like wireless charging pad with 2 standard USBs and 2 outlets. And it looks like the night lights over here also have a USB and USB-C on them. And those are also touch with different levels of light. We've moved up in the world from our last hotel in Manhattan. There was a creepy crawly. This is air filter panel. A lot of these hotels in Manhattan, depending on where they are, if they're boutique hotels, a lot of them were old apartments that were converted into hotels later on. So they have little quirks here and there. So just standard wet bar. This I was really, really impressed with. You've got different kinds of coffee bags, but you also have different brands of teas. Kind of standard, but more selection than typical. And you have a kettle. It's clean. Which I like. Really big coffee cups. And I like that because normally they're like the small paper ones. They're this big and I drink a lot of coffee. Bathroom. I haven't been in here. This is gorgeous. Lots of light. And I think this is hair dryer. Just a standard hair dryer. Which does have one of those little concentrator nozzles on it, which is great. Let's see what amenities we've got here. The botanist and the chemist. You got body lotion, soap, and a vanity kit, which usually is like Q-tips and things like that. And I'm destroying everything. What is this? Another vanity kit in there. So there's 2. Towels. Ooh, those are nice and soft. Those are really soft. And shower. Looks pretty clean. There's a little bit of rust on the bench over here, but what are you gonna do? And then very large, full size product. I'm gonna smell this. Oh, that does smell good. I may use this instead of my shampoo. It smells really good. And then we'll let you know about the water pressure in the morning because my hair is very long and very thick. And I have a hard time washing my hair sometimes with crappy water pressure. But so far, this is really, really nice. I like it. Like I said, better than what we had last time. Right, babe?
Right.
Yeah. We didn't look in here. What's in here? Oh! Bougie. Well, there's your microwave.
Little refrigerator down.
Soft close.
Down low.
And look, this thing is stocked.
I don't know what that cost.
Well, let me pull up the QR code.
I'd assume it.
Yeah, there's lemon drop martini.
Fairly expensive.
Daiquiri, jalapeno pineapple margarita, like.
But if you're into expensive.
Coke, yeah. Mini bar stuff.
Mini bars, and partake.
Well, Coke, Diet Coke, Sprite, little Cosmos, things like that. Little touches. Really nice brands too. And so let's see. Let's take you. We want to see what that costs. Let's see. There's a little QR code for this. Let's see what the mini bar prices are. If it will load. Uh-oh.
Well, it's not loading.
It's not loading. I'll get a screenshot of it when it does load, and we'll pop it up here on the screen for you to see. So you can kind of pause it, review it, kind of get an idea of what all those mini bar amenities and snacks will run you. But yeah, really nice room, really nice TV. I don't think it tilts. I really don't see a reason for it to tilt. Nope, we're just going to leave it like that. I don't want to break it. Looks like you can sign into your Netflix, a couple other apps on here. So we'll be watching Suits.
Yeah, I think it'll do for 2 nights.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's really, really nice. And we'll explore it. There's a restaurant. We get a restaurant breakfast credit every morning, $25. So we can go get something to eat down there. You've got like a whole separate thing for your TV input.
Oh, cool.
So that's neat. Cool beans.
Cool little room. Not bad. But we are tired.
Yes.
It's late.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to
head
off to bed, get some sleep, and see what we can cram into a day and some change in Manhattan.
Mm-hmm.
See y'all tomorrow.
Okay. Good night. Morning.
Welcome to Manhattan.
How'd you sleep?
I slept pretty good.
Wasn't that loud, actually?
No, it was, I don't know if we were just really tired or it wasn't loud, but.
Well, it was pretty late.
I slept great. But we have our list, or she made a list of what we're going to do today. So
if you've seen our previous videos, you'll know I love stationery and writing things, not putting them in my phone. I'm just old school like that.
So what's on the list today?
So we're gonna grab just something quick to bring with us for breakfast, like croissant or something like that from downstairs, since we do have a breakfast credit for the hotel. And then we are gonna have to do some walking anyway to get over to like Penn Station and kind of that area. But from where we are, we're gonna walk past or near a lot of cool stuff. So we love watching Suits.
One of our favorite shows. And
Yeah.
we happen to be like, our hotel happens to be like on the same street, maybe how
Like
far?
a block or two.
Block or two away from the building
that they used for the outside
and
shots.
the opening scene and the pilot. It was actually filmed in Toronto, but they used that iconic building on where we at?
Lexington Ave.
Yes.
Yeah. It's 601 Lexington Ave.
So we're going to definitely check that out.
Yeah. So we're gonna walk past that. It is Sunday. So some of the hours for some things are a little bit altered, but I do always think that St. Patrick's Cathedral is gorgeous. It's super, super pretty. So we're just gonna take a little stroll past it. Obviously there's mass probably going on this morning. But then we'll stop at Bloomingdale's.
Bloomingdale's.
Gotta stop for that brown bag. And then we're going to kind of see what time it is and what we're wanting to kind of accomplish by the end of the day, because the Metropolitan Museum of Art is someplace I've wanted to pop into. Specific paintings. I know we won't be able to walk through it all and see it all, but I'm a big fan of Degas. So there's a big collection there of Degas. Then we're going to head downtown. Try to hit maybe Little Italy, Canal Street, probably Little Italy for something to eat for lunch, maybe late lunch.
And even though it's a pretty good train ride away, another one of our favorite shows I've seen from beginning to end probably 3 times.
Oh, more than that.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah, at least.
Iconic building also. No other than Friends.
I'll be there for
so we're going to check that out. And what else is on there today?
And then we are gonna try to hit the after Canal Street. I want to show him kind of the I know I'm not a huge fan of buying counterfeit goods, but the experience of it, we're not gonna buy anything, is wild. If you've ever been to Canal Street, it may have changed since then, but like people just walking down the street muttering designer names under their breath, product, and then you end up in like a, secret back room in a store. It's just wild. So I wanted him to kind of experience that. And then we're going to try to go to the 9/11 museum this afternoon, and kind of see how busy that is. We can just buy tickets online. We're just going to stroll through, not do a tour necessarily. But then maybe before we head back uptown, maybe take a peek at the Brooklyn Bridge. The weather's yucky.
It is raining all day today.
All day. So the views and stuff like that won't be fantastic. But maybe pop onto the Brooklyn Bridge for a little while before we head back uptown and grab something to eat on the way back up. So that's the plan for today.
So this is
it's a lot.
If you've never been here, that few things is hours upon hours. Just getting through the train and getting on and off, and then when you get off, your attraction may be half a mile away. You never know. So there's a lot of walking, a lot of rain today. So
so bring comfortable shoes if you come to the city.
So while it might not seem like a lot, it's going to take
quite a while. And just because of the weather, we decided, since we're here all day today and pretty much all day tomorrow, we decided to do the Statue of Liberty for him tomorrow. Now, there's something cool that we're doing. We're not just doing the Statue of Liberty, but we'll get into that when we tell you guys about our plans for tomorrow. Maybe while we're having dinner tonight or something. But it'll be good. It'll be experience for me too, because it's something I've never done. So
we're going to begin our as many items from New York as we can cram in a little over 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And so what about you guys? Do you take spontaneous trips just without any planning, without any structure? Do you just get up and go? If so, leave us a comment down below. While you're down there, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell for any of our future videos. Let's go. We're standing at 601 Lexington Avenue, Manhattan, at the iconic building of the opening scene in Suits, one of our favorite shows.
Pearson Spectre.
Still raining pretty steadily.
Yeah, raining pretty hard. I gave up on my hair. We stopped and got a backpack, which was per usual, just to kind of protect the camera bag a little bit more. I've got my photography camera with me, so I'm gonna try and take some pictures, but it's really gloomy out, so I don't know how many I'm gonna get. Just hoping by the time we get to the Brooklyn Bridge later, and it's lit up at night, that I can get some really cool shots. So have to protect the camera.
Look at my little drowned rat.
Yeah, I'm a drowned rat. It's all right.
It's on the 6th floor.
Check out this Louis Vuitton building. It's shaped like a case.
To avoid certain balls. Do you have a reservation? Okay, you can ask.
That building is so cool. You want to go in there?
In Louis Vuitton?
Yeah.
No.
What do you think of that building?
It's gorgeous.
So we're in Bloomingdale's. Guys, leave your wallet at home if you're with your woman or your significant other, whatever the case may be. You've got your normals, your Pradas, your Louis Vuittons, your Tom Fords, all your high-end, but there's like, I don't know, three floors of just, I would equate it to like a shopping mall inside of like a building, maybe.
It's a department store, but everything is separated by brand. Higher end the brand, the more sectioned off and kind of exclusive their areas are.
There's
really
like so many to name, like you couldn't really name them all. And of course, you've got your iconic Bloomingdale's brown bag. So we're going to browse around and
maybe find another jacket, because my denim is soaked.
My credit card can't handle her. It cannot handle her, but we'll see. Well, as I said, don't bring your woman in here. Turn around here. Look what we ended up with. The iconic brown bag.
It was a necessity.
And it's not just a bag. There is an item in it. There's an item in the bag.
It was a necessity because my denim jacket is soaked and it's raining a lot harder than we anticipated, and I'm cold, so I needed a jacket.
But yeah, so unlike my advice, I didn't take it, and now here I am short more money than I came in here with.
Usually happens when you go to Bloomingdale's.
But they generally say, happy wife, happy life, right?
Yeah.
I'm getting a little hungry, are you?
I am.
Let's go find some lunch.
Sounds good.
So we are at, how do you say this place?
Osteria Barocca.
Osteria Barocca for lunch. We're up off of the Canal Mulberry District area. Speaking of canal, that place was wild.
Yeah.
Oh,
Every 2 feet.
Every 2 feet, somebody's wanting you to buy something and whatnot. It wasn't too bad, but they're out. They're out and about. This place, we are big Italian lovers. I think I'm gonna go for the Gnocchi Golden Genovese. What are you gonna go with?
I'm not sure yet. I have to keep looking.
You're
There's
gonna keep
so many
browsing?
things that I can't really decide. So we'll figure it out.
That may have been the best Italian I've had in my entire life, and we've had a lot.
Yeah. I cook Italian a lot, but I can't match that.
The what'd you have? You had the pesto pasta.
Yeah.
How was it?
Pesto
Like,
fusilli.
how was it?
It was really good. The sauce was really great. The burrata was really fresh. It was really, really good.
Yeah, they
And
brought
the
us.
wine is fantastic.
They brought us out a olive oil and
Balsamic.
balsamic with a basket of bread. It was really
Focaccia.
warm, soft. My gnocchi, which had steak in it, was really creamy. The steak almost was like falling apart. Like I've just never had like that good of a Italian. It was amazing, and the atmosphere in here, it's wonderful. Like 10 out of 10, easily.
Yes.
10 out of 10. I believe we are done with rain for a while, so we're gonna try to.
Make our way further downtown.
Where we going to the
Financial district. We're
financial
gonna see
district?
if we can get into the 9/11 museum this afternoon. See if there's tickets left. It closes at 7 o'clock, and then by then it'll be getting dark, so we can maybe pop over to the Brooklyn Bridge and then head across town and maybe see the friend's apartment outside.
Alright.
Then head back uptown.
Let's go. So the stoppage in rain was short-lived. It's still raining, but who cares? It's just a little water. But we left lunch in Little Italy and walked slap through the middle of Chinatown. And it was actually pretty cool. All the street signs had like the name in English and then had Chinese under it. And there were a lot of Asians out. I would assume we was probably the only two white people in the whole area, but it was cool. And we have made it down by the Brooklyn Bridge.
We're about to walk under the Brooklyn Bridge,
And we're going to walk under it.
going towards the South Street Seaport.
I think it's massive.
Yep. Now it looks like they're
Good
doing
look at this
some.
bridge.
Looks like they're doing some construction around here. So the walking areas are not exactly as clear as they usually are. Towards that like East River Esplanade area, but we'll figure it out. We'll find it. So, got to maneuver around all this stuff. So I've got to pay attention.
You pay attention. I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna pay
walk.
attention.
I'm gonna walk behind you.
Okay.
Enjoy the view. I've got one here. That's about wore slap out.
Yeah,
What do we do? 8, 9 mile?
I think 9.
And did not finish the list.
Well, kind of.
What did we? The only thing we didn't do is the friend's house.
Yeah.
Apartment. Is that right?
Yeah, but because we're gonna be going back down to Battery Park tomorrow, to catch the ferry for the Ellis Island thing, we figured we'll do that in the morning before we go down and do that. Because the earliest reservation we could get for that was 11 o'clock.
Yes.
We have to be there at like 10:30. So figure just kind of swing out that way and go down to Battery Park.
So we got the bridge. We got the World Trade Center Memorial.
The 9/11 Memorial.
Yeah,
Museum.
9/11 Memorial.
Uh-huh.
What else was on there?
Well, we kind of did some extra stuff too.
Yeah, we did. If you kind of recorded all of it, you'd have 9 hours worth of recording. I mean, it's
Well, yeah, for sure. But I mean, we walked around a little bit, stopped a couple places, got a coffee, saw some other things before we stopped at Bloomingdale's.
We did get
Then-
Bloomingdale's done. That was on the list
Yes,
too.
that was on the list. Bloomingdale's was on the list. It was done. We saw the building for the outside shots of Suits for the opening
Yes, we got that
credits.
done. So we got the
that
Suits
done.
building. We got Bloomingdale's.
We walked on
Brooklyn
Canal Street,
Bridge, Canal Street. So like really, yeah,
Had
the only thing we
lunch.
didn't get done was
lunch in Little Italy.
the apartment building.
Right, which just makes
friends.
more sense for us to go do that tomorrow morning. And I'm excited about tomorrow.
I am too. There's not a part of my body that's not hurting right now.
I know, my feet are screaming right now. I did not bring the best shoes, but I didn't want to bring, good sneakers because of it being like raining so much. I'm glad that I wore the shoes I did, kind of, but my feet are not happy with it.
So I think we're just going to grab a quick pizza, burger, something, maybe a hot dog. I don't know. And call it a night and get rested up and see what we can cram in tomorrow before we got to be back to the airport.
Yep. And tomorrow morning, what we'll do is we'll do our checkout before we go down to Battery Park and head down that direction for downtown. And they'll actually hold our bags for us. So they'll just put them in the office at the front door. A lot of the hotels here in New York will do that. So if you have a late flight like we do, and your checkout time's like 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, a lot of the times if you just ask the concierge or ask the front desk, they'll let you know if they have that option for you to just kind of lock your bags up until you're ready to head over to the airport.
It's got a busy day tomorrow, so we're going to grab something to eat and call it a night.
Yeah.
See you guys tomorrow. You look absolutely stunning.
Oh, well, thank you.
What do we got going on here?
My hair curly.
Looks good.
Yesterday I looked like a drowned rat.
Good morning from Manhattan. We got a busy day.
We do.
We are packed up, ready to check out. Luckily, the hotel is gracious enough to let us leave our bags while we gallivant about. So shout out to 48 Lex Hotel in Manhattan for keeping our bags while we stroll around. We have an excursion this morning.
Mm-hmm. Sound like we're on a cruise.
Well, I mean,
excursion.
We're a cruise channel mainly, but travel. So cruise based, but this is travel.
Uh-huh.
We're going to the Statue of Liberty, and we have a extra part of it. You could buy what's called the hard hat. Is that right? And I don't really know what that part of it is. I just bought it. She is a nurse. It's something to do with the hospital or something.
So, usually when you do a Statue of Liberty tour, there's either an option or it comes with it to stop at Ellis Island. I've been to Ellis Island before. So it's really, really neat. They have like a bunch of like exhibits just on folks who immigrated here years ago and all through the years through Ellis Island and the Statue of Liberty. But this tour brings you on kind of like a behind the public view of Ellis Island, and it takes you through like the infirmary and like the quarantine areas and the hospital section of Ellis Island. So that's what we're gonna do.
So that's appealing because you are in the medical field, correct?
Yeah, and I'm a history nerd.
So basically,
I am.
So basically, we will do the normal statue tour, and then there's an extra added
thing
part
at Ellis Island.
That goes to Ellis Island to the hospital.
Behind the scenes at Ellis Island.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna grab a quick, small breakfast and go get on the subway. See you guys at the Statue of Liberty. All right, change of plans.
We are going to head down to Battery Park, but on the way, we have time, I think, to stop and look at the outside of the apartment that was featured on the opening credits of Friends. Since we're headed down the one anyway, we can just kind of hop off, walk a couple blocks, see it, take some pictures, then walk back, and then head down to Battery Park.
And of course, it's raining again.
Yep. Of course.
All right, change of plans again. The subway line we were going to get on was closed, so we won't have enough time to go to the friend's apartment and still make our excursion. So now we're going to the excursion and backtrack back to the friend's apartment. The part I'm not happy about is we actually paid $3 each to not be able to ride and had to pay again to switch lines.
I usually download the MTA app, which would have been on there, but this time I didn't, and we just used the tap to pay. So
I'm still out $3, and I ain't happy about it. But nonetheless, we are.
that was our bad for not paying attention.
And they're bad for not posting a sign outside.
You gotta do your due diligence. Welcome to the city.
Live and learn. You didn't think we'd come on a trip without taking a cruise, did you? About to board the ferry over to Ellis Island for the Statue of Liberty.
Well, Ellis Island's different than the Statue of Liberty.
Same thing. These birds are holding a good pace with us. Well, I think we were supposed to be part of a group. And we're not. So we're trying to find out where our group is. They just ushered us on here, and we came over here and asked somebody here, and they said we were supposed to be with a group, so we got back on the boat. We're going to Ellis Island. Maybe our group's there. We don't know. We're trying to figure it out.
Probably will be. It's almost time for when the tour started. We stopped again and asked someone getting back onto the ferry from the statue to Ellis Island, and they said they're not like super punctual and whatever and super strict about it. So to just go to the information desk when we get over there. The time was 11 o'clock for our tour. We're supposed to leave at 10:35, but I guess there was a meetup point. Well, we went to the line and showed them our tickets, and they didn't they just ushered us through onto the ferry.
So I don't know if we missed going to the statue or not, but we'll see. Maybe we'll do it on our own.
We'll ask when we are done with our tour, and then be like, well, we kind of missed going to the statue because someone ushered us onto a different ferry. So we'll see how that works out.
So we kind of got this ironed out. You want to explain it?
So we found a lady at the information desk here at Ellis Island, just inside the museum. That was the most helpful, lovely person. We'll get her name here after a little bit, but so she understood that we got kind of lost in the kerfuffle. We were supposed to meet over there and kind of come through with other people, but she explained everything to us. We're joining the next group in the Hard Hat Tour, and the ferry that goes to New Jersey actually comes from here, goes to the statue, then Jersey. So when we're done with the tour here, we can hop on the Jersey ferry, head over to the statue, see the statue, then head back this direction and just stay on the ferry when we're ready to go back to Battery Park.
So if I get it correct, I think the group goes to the statue first and then comes here. So we will be going on
Reverse.
our own to the statue.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're meeting a group here that's already done the statue, I believe, correct?
I believe so. I'm not too sure. We'll figure it out.
But we are with a group supposed to be in the whole time, so I don't know if that was more their fault with not having proper signage or ours for not
Or
asking.
scanning our tickets and not telling us.
Yeah, so
They just kind of ushered us through the general admission security check, so who knows? Oh well.
So if you want to do the Hard Hat Tour, you do have a group and you need to meet with the group when you get there. Don't just hop on and go.
Yeah.
You'll
Ask
end up
questions.
like us.
Yeah, because we've been kind of running around. But we are going to use the restroom because there are no bathrooms on this 90-minute tour. And then meet back over at the benches. We know where we have to be now.
And we just got a few minutes, so see you soon. What'd you think of Ellis Island?
Loved it. That tour was awesome.
Yeah, our tour guide, Bob, very informative, very knowledgeable, had jokes. It was fun. I'm just kind of mad at my upbringing and education. Like,
Oh, you mean not really kind of realizing?
Yeah, like the country was pretty much cut on that cloth of immigration. I mean, I knew a little about it, like that.
It's not that in depth, I guess.
Yeah, that I didn't know there was like two like major hospitals there that had like so much like disease and death and um, I
Hardships of
liked.
people coming in, and that there was like 12 plus million people that came through.
Oh yeah, 12 plus million. So there's a really good chance that like both of us have people that came through there.
That's like me more so than you. We can trace your family lineage back way further. Than
Yeah, I got a
Ellis
pretty.
Island being a thing.
I got a pretty good ancestry lineage online
Yeah,
of
on
mine. You
record.
really don't have a whole lot for
Uh-uh.
most people may not know, but she was adopted, so like hers is really hard to find.
Yeah.
I was really interested in like the hospital side of it, like so much like death in there and so much disease and just everything. It's like frozen in time. Like there was no like everything is like how it was.
What impressed me was like how, for the time, how kind of advanced and cutting edge the hospitals were. He kind of went over that a little bit, but even some of the infection control practices that they had back then took a while for like everyone else to kind of catch on, and we still don't do some of those things. No, it was just interesting to see all that, the medical stuff, being a nurse. So if you're a nurse or a healthcare worker
Or history buff or
history buff and you've got that kind of interest, that's a really good tour to do.
really good tour. I highly recommend it. And now we have finally made it to the Statue of Liberty out of order. No longer with a group. We're kind of on our own, but we're going to check this out. She is behind us.
There she is.
We just wrapped up Ellis Island and Statue of Liberty. Just made it back across the harbor. Got off the boat, and we're beating feet to, which line is it? The one line to Manhattan's Greenwich Village at the corner of Grove and Bedford for Monica's apartment.
We
So-
will get there.
We will get there.
And it's sunny and
Yeah,
pretty
sun
out.
has actually came out, and we
That's
only
relieving.
have a few more hours left here, and we get back on a plane. So, but beggars can't be choosers, I guess. We are in front of Monica's apartment at the corner of Bedford and Grove and Greenwich Village, Manhattan. So since we're here, would that mean we'll be here for you?
Oh, Lord.
All right, I'll stop talking. I'll never talk again.
Please don't do that again.
That's pretty cool, though. What would you imagine the cost of that would be to,
I don't even know.
because it is a residence.
It is, yeah. You can see, like, you can kind of see in people's apartments. That would kind of be weird, having people staring at your house all day long.
And I wonder how annoying it would be for people to be outside and just,
Probably really annoying, which makes me feel bad for standing here.
I mean, I guess we're contributing to their delinquency, right?
Yeah, yes.
Let's see. So awesome. It's a part of history. This is our history. This
We
is
go
like-
from Ellis Island to
Do you think
France.
people are like, younger kids now are like getting into it for some reason?
Oh, I know.
It's crazy.
It's ours.
But it's still ours.
It's
though.
ours.
Our generation. It still belongs to us. This is awesome. We have to beat feet back all the way across Manhattan. We are on the New Jersey Transit back to Newark to fly home, wrapping this all that you can cram in a little over 24 hours in New York. What do you think?
I need a little bit to process.
It was fun. We had fun doing this. Had a real good time. We pretty much completed everything we had on our list. One of the items took the next day, but we still got it done. We wanted to go to dinner at the World Trade Center, but ran out of time.
We didn't go to the Met.
Didn't go to the Met, so didn't get everything done, but what, 99%
I
of
would say
it?
like 80% of it.
But we are wore out. Our bodies are hurting. We walked probably close to 20 miles. We're just ready to get home. We're gonna bring this one to an end. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and click that bell to be notified of any future videos. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Bye, guys.